Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 4 pack review. So today I am reviewing the Sims 4 Bowling Night Stuff Pack, and honestly, personally, I love bowling. In my opinion, I love it. So yeah, but so today I received an early access code from EA themselves, but all opinions are my own, just to be clear. So I honestly agree. I honestly agree, and I love that the bowling is one of my personal favorites because, one, it gets me out of the house, even though I haven't been bowling like months. So I feel like it gets me out of the house. It promotes exercise, family fun, and I get to enjoy just the fun of it and be competitive for once in my entire life. Like, honestly, that's the one thing I like about bowling. But again, family fun and exercise, and it gets me out of the house when I just don't want to. But yeah, either way, I get to review all the packs, and well, I get to review all the objects today and the build and buy. I already did the cast overview, which I posted I think 30 minutes ago. I'm not really sure, but yeah, either way, let's go ahead and hop into this video right here. So we don't really, I can see right here, we don't have a lot of objects, which is really weird. And when I did the vintage glamour stuff, we had so many objects back then. I'm like, now looking at this pack, I'm like, that's a little bit less than we had. And I'm like, great, now, like, man, I wish we had more objects. Just seeing this now, it kind of disappoints me a little bit, but I wish we just had a little bit more, like, objects to, like, play with and customize and just kind of use in our own building style, just because that's me. I like to have more objects just to play around with and just have in the game, just because I like objects and I like building. It's just one of my things. So we do have 3 new chairs. So we got the SEMA Living, the SEMA Dining, and the SEMA Bar Stool, and the SEMA Sofa, the SEMA Ottoman, and then the Mid-Millennial Modern Dining. That's a lot of SEMA. A lot of SEMA stuff. So we got the SEMA Living. I don't understand who comes up with these descriptions for all these like objects and like the descriptions for like all the houses and then the story, the backstories, and even like the stuff for the patch notes. Like I know Sim Guru Gnome comes with the patch notes like for that description, but who comes with the descriptions for the buildings? So like seriously, whose mind is that creative? Like I need to know. I literally need to know. Is it Sim Guru House? I need to know. Is it him? Is it House? Is it Sim Guru House? I need to know. But no, I want to read this. Okay, it says, okay, we gotta look. It says look closely. Okay, it says look closely. ... Did you notice something wrong with this chair? I see. The drawing realization slowly spreading across your face. You've been doped. This chair is no SEMA. It's a knockoff. It's an affront not to an organic design. That said, it's a heck of a lot cheaper than the true original. SEMA Living for ya. SEMA Living for ya. To be honest here, it gives me kind of like more of a Brady Bunch vibe to me. I feel like I would build like I would recreate the Brady Bunch house, just to be honest, because it honestly gives me that vibe of just that. So either way, I really do love this, to be honest. So we do have the SEMA Dining, and then also the SEMA Bar Stool right here. That's pretty nice. I love the SEMA Bar Stool. It's very mid-modern century. What's it say? What did it say? Project Power from the high summit of SEMA. The pattern cushion rested nestled between the simple fabric glass shell, but make no mistake. But what? I don't know words. I literally don't know words. Oh, this pattern, mint flavor. Literally using this in my not so berry challenge. Clearly this is made for me. I honestly love it to pieces. It's my favorite, to be honest. I think this is pretty cool. I like how it's different patterns. Ooh, wait, okay, this reminds me of the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack from the Sims 3, because it gives me like, well, no, it's not really 70s technically. It's more 50s theme, more retro like, which is pretty nice, to be honest. Like, so yeah, that's nice. That's very comforting. Even if this was real, I would definitely buy this chair. I would probably sell it at the flea market, to be honest, because it's no, I would probably sell the SEMA Living chair at the flea market because it looks rather expensive, but no, it's rather cheap. It's not SEMA Living for you, not SEMA Living. So next we have the SEMA couch, or the SEMA sofa. So add more SEMA to your life. What is one contemporary? It is now timeless. Now, don't be fooled by its Don't be fooled by its double style. This piece will define any room if placed within. Oh, will it? Will it define my own bedroom? Will it define my bedroom? I need to know. But I like how this one right here, like this sofa and then this one right here has the same exact pattern. But I wish they would add like those patterns to these chairs, just to add a little bit more customization, a little more personality, more character to the chairs, to be honest, because I feel like if you're gonna add one pattern or a couple patterns to one specific object, why not add it to the rest of them, to be honest, because that's something that all builders like. For me personally, I like having all the same patterns in every single object. Like, let's say we have this pattern, or we have all the same patterns and all the same colors to like the same exact, like, added to like this chair and this chair right here, but with the same ones. I wish they would add that to these like in future packs, to be honest. I'm gonna add it to my notes for the Sims team, just to be honest there. But then we have our nice little SEMA ottoman. It takes a true design luminary to cut through the colonial excess of the 21st century design. It takes courage to bring us back to the basics, back to the rudimentary elements that furniture design is rooted in. It takes SEMA. What is SEMA? I don't know. SEMA you, SEMA me, and SEMA all. SEMA. Okay. And then we do have this nice little bowler hidey hole. So if you want to ever hide your little bowling balls from your secret arch enemies who want to steal your bowling balls and your bowling tricks, just hide your bowling stuff in your hidey hole and you will be safe. Maybe. I don't know. Just to be clear, you might be safe, you might not be. And then we do have this other little mid-modern century type of table, very retro, but comes in a variety of colors. Ooh, patterns. Okay. I like this era look. I like this because it has like the brown. I guess because brown, to me, brown wood reminds me of the 50s, but also 70s and a little bit of the 90s. I don't know. I like how it has different style patterns to it. It has a very, very different type of styles. Like again, the orange and the black is the same type of style of this one right here, I think. Yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder who designed the patterns. I wonder if it was SimGuru Emily. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it was. Who knows? Maybe SimGuru House did all this stuff. We never know. Until you know, you'll see it. I don't know. So next we do have a nice little end table here. I almost thought this was actually a chair, to be honest, because I didn't really think like your Sims could probably sit on this, to be honest, because like it's like seating height. Like, well, it kind of is seating height. It's lower than the bar stool, but a little bit higher than a regular chair. So it's an end table, a nice small little end table, to be honest. There we go. And then we do have a nice little mid-modern coffee table, where you can hide all your knickknacks and paddywhacks and your little CDs and all your VHSs and your other stuff too. Like, you can hide all your personal belongings in this one little storage cubby hole. Like, it's so cool. And then we also do have a nice little Domo Arigato bar. Domo Arigato Domo, Mr. Roboto Domo. No. So anyway, moving right along, so we do have a little bar right here, and it reminds me of a movie theater bar a little bit, but I wish that we actually had like another bar, like not really another bar technically. Like, I don't know technically what is all contained in this bar, because I feel like if you're able to have like a bar in a bowling alley, you would have like popcorn and other stuff like that, like a concession stand. Like, I wonder if it will be like a concession stand or not, but either way, I'm thinking it will be. But I love how like this is well designed. Like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't say like punched in technically. It has depth to it. It has like this one object has depth to it. It's so freaking awesome. See, for me, I recently have a passion for building now. Like, not recently, I always had a passion for building, but I feel like I've put more effort into it and have put more research into it, because I stock a lot of interior design and architecture stuff. So looking at this really gives me like the interior design vibes. Like, it's very, very nice and aesthetically designed well, like this brown and this gray. Yes, giving me the feels. But it really looks nice. I like the depths of it. It does look rather very unique and designed rather well. And the main event of this whole entire bowling pack, you need a bowling freaking alley. So this bowling alley, I think, is actually, I'm not really sure how long it is. I think it's let's see. I'm not really sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's like 14 by something. I'm not really sure how the length of it. I think it's like 14 by 3. I'm not sure. So it might be 14 by 3, 15 by 15 by 3, I don't know. But either way, this is the main event of this whole bowling pack. You need a bowling alley. It makes sense. Honestly, it's so cool. I think it's a little bit different than what other stuff I've seen. It kind of gives me like Sim 2 vibes, but more of a Sim 4 type of style to it. So that is pretty nice there. And if you ever want to like add your bowling lane here and add your little bar next to it, you can do that right along. You can do it if you want to. So that's pretty nice. So I'm gonna get my fancy walls here. All the nice little wall objects here for you guys to see. And so next off we have the pin-up art. So I guess you can pin this up on a wall. So let's see. Yeah, it's a pin-up wall. Pin-up wall art. So yeah, so it does come in a variety of colors, mostly just black and white and gray, which I'm pleased. But maybe like, okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, probably another one. But like well, it's like same old, and I guess, I don't know, that's just whatever. I guess it's like it's okay, but that's just maybe like they would have like a colored one though, like instead of like black and white. I wish they would have like another version of the same exact poster but in color, just to add a bit more variety and more color, more pop of color to your own retro esque bowling alley. Yes. And then next we also have this peak performance. Awesome. So another peak performance, like I can see like the peak performance here is very peaked up. But what I like is that you can probably end up doing like this type of design on your walls in your house. You can put them like side by side, connect them a little bit more, and they kind of look like they're connected together, and it looks really cool. Wait, what did I just see? Shut the front door! Did we just get upside down ones too? You know what? That gives me the building vibes right now. That's nice. That's really nice. I'm gonna do that color because it kind of matches that way. So just to be clear, it does look nice. I do like this one. And plus you can do okay, I don't know, but you can do a lot of stuff with this. Like you can add it at the bottom, you can add it like right here. Well, probably like not right there. Probably not. I mean, you probably could, but still, will glitch anyway. But I mean, like you can do like different designs with it if you wanted to. Like you can just be creative when it comes to like interior design or like anything that has to come with like building in general. So we have this 1, 3, 2, 1, let's bowl sign. Wait, scale it up right there to make it a little bit more interesting here. Yes. And look, added right next to in between the walls. You can make like your own little building wall bowling alley that sits right on the side of the building. It makes it so much better, but it's not that actual big. It's just only this regular size right here. I just scaled it up because I wanted to. But that's pretty cool. And how many colors do we have? We only have 3. Well, I feel like if they added more colors, it would allow more people to technically make more customizable, what's the word? Buildings, I guess, like industrial. I guess it will work with these colors, but then again, I'm thinking other people have different building styles. For me, I'm all over the place, but I gotta think about the other people too. Okay, right? Am I right? Okay. But yeah, that's like one of our new signs, but I was wondering, did we ever get like another sign? I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's like one of these signs. Do we have another sign like this in The Sims 4? Because I'm not really sure. I wonder if we have one for Dine Out. I don't know. I can't remember if we had a sign for Dine Out or not. That's the thing that I need to probably check into later on. But that's a thing. That's a definitely different thing. So moving right along, we do have some USB-C bowling pins right here. And I like how it's like a decor item because it's like the bowling pins over here. But you can like set up your own bowling alley, I guess you would say. So yeah, you can technically make your own nice little bowling alley if you wanted to. Just be a little bit more creative. If you want to have like your own little indoors or outdoors. But it's only decor. So you can't really like technically use it to be honest, because it's not really functional. So I'm just going to set them up like this. And there we go. My own little bowling set right here, like the ones right here, but more rustic looking, and they don't change colors. Okay, that's fine. That's definitely fine. And then we do have our Peggy Champion ball. So this says unlocked by bowling a perfect llama. So basically a perfect strike. So if you get a strike, you get this trophy and you can rub it in your Sims faces for days. So I was watching the Sims Instagram story on Instagram, and I saw that Sim Guru Graham was actually bowling. He got that perfect llama. He was doing rather well. He made that perfect llama rather good. So props to Graham. He's so cool. And then we do have this like on pin and nebula, so kind of like a get to work slash bowling type of vibe here, because it's nebula and get to work aliens. So it's a rug. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but in usually like my bowling alleys I see around, almost said around the world, around my area, I kind of see like they have these rugs in their area, and I can kind of see like they have a little kids area, like, you know, like in bowling alleys and skating rinks, they have like a little back area just for kids and arcade games. They usually have like these type of rugs in the back area, and that kind of gives me those vibes, and it's kind of cool. And I really do like that. It makes me feel a little bit happier about myself. Like, it makes me feel a little bit better. So I guess I can like connect it as its own rug, just to be on the safe side, I guess you would say. Like, connect this as a rug. That's pretty awesome. So that's a rug there. And then we have our nice little memorabilia display case here. So it says right here, Triple B back bar. So a back bar for bowling back bars. This set of shelving will be the pride of your bowling alley, with memorabilia and memories for a full display. Nice to know. Yes, I want to read the descriptions though. Wait, I want to read what this pin says. So it says, this pin is officially approved by the regulation 10 pin bowling by the United Sims Bowling Congress. The inscription of the bowling reads, "We beat this pin up as a Sim Mito Bowl." What? Sim Mito Bowl. Okay, whatever. Words I cannot express and explain. Moving right along, so we do have another one. So house leaderboard. So you can basically, no, not literally, no, not basically, literally, you can display your house leaderboard at your house and basically say, yes, right, that's right, I got 500 points in bowling. What did you get? A 1? Whatever. So it says, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. Display your lane's house champs so everyone knows who they need to knock down a peg or two. So that's pretty neat. I like how it's like very, very retro, which I think that was the theme of this entire pack right here. Bowling with retro theme stuff. So that's pretty nice there. I like it. But then again, I'm thinking, should I really like it? Yes, I should, because it's a leaderboard. You have to display a leaderboard so you know who is the boss, who you have to take down next. So again, all these other stuff come in a variety of colors, like this one right here. So you have, if you need the white, you need the white. Okay. When I saw this one, I was like, what is this? I thought it was like some type of wall, but no, it's a lit divider. Let's read this description. Let's read this description of this lit divider real quick. So it says, when something is turned up or poppin', John, let's read it again. When something is turned up or poppin', John, did you go to the bowling alley last night? Question mark. Jawan, yeah, the dividers were there. The dividers in there were lit. I'm serious. Like, who comes up with these descriptions of these objects? I need to know, like, right now. Like, honestly, these descriptions are lit AF, okay? Lit. Very, very lit. So I like how these right here, these are like my most personal fave object color swatches, because like you have like the black and blue, and then the gray and blue, and like the off gray and blue, and then you have the gray, yellow, and blue. And I like how they do come in a variety of colors, but in the same color, but in different colors technically. If you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. I don't know, but I make no sense at all. So yeah, that's a thing. And then we do have two bowling racks. So we have the bowling ball rack 1, and we also have the bowling ball rack 2. I'm not really sure why we have 2, but I'm not complaining here. As long as we have like bowling stuff, I'm good. So I like how like this one right here, like let's just say like this one right here is, so you have like a full full rack 1 right here, but this one right here is actually, when you change the color, like let's say like that one right here, that one's like missing a ball or 3, or like this one, like you have a full rack, or you either have like an empty rack, or whatever you want to call it. Like you have empty, full, medium size, all different type of style of bowling balls, colors, and rack different type of positions. So that's pretty awesome there. And then we do have our nice little shoe display cases right here. But what I don't like about this display case is really bugging me so bad. I like how the colors change, but I don't like how like the bowling shoes don't change colors. I don't like that, to be honest, because I'm thinking like, if they're gonna change the colors of the lights, why not just go and change the color of the bowling shoes? Like, granted, some bowling alleys don't change the color of their bowling shoes. Some of them are like very generic. But if you want to actually have a bowling pack, or I mean like a bowling shoes or a bowling alley that wants to be very diverse or is very different, gotta have different color shoes. Like, every bowling alley is not the same. Okay, just telling you now. But that's something I would have liked to see in this bowling pack if they had changed the stuff. So let's say you want to go ahead and actually move this on up like that. You can totally do that. Like, you can totally have another rack of shoes like that on top of both racks. So you can have an opening right here with a little sign or whatever you want to do. It's your preference, and that's what I like. I like having customizable stuff, scaling up stuff, moving them up and down, side by side, whatever you want to do with it. It literally looks rather cool to scale or move this on top of it. Just to have a little bit more of a styled bowling alley, in my opinion, because I do have bowling alleys in my town that actually have stuff like this, and I'm like, are you crazy? That thing's gonna fall over. But they said, no, it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna tip over. And then it tipped over, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you with that mess of bowling shoes to pick up. Okay, yeah. they fooled me. Not really. So next off, we do have Cheers to Me, a trophy case. So it says, cheers to me? No, cheers to me. The only thing finer than basking in the glory of your own bowling trophies is forcing others to mentally protest themselves to your splendor each time they pass by. You know what? Clothing is like, it's like you go to your friend's house and then you see this big old giant display case of just bowling trophies, and then just randomly say, oh yeah, did I mention I was like the most popular, the most champion, I won the championship in the bowling competition last week? And I was like, yeah, I know, you told me last week when you won, and I came up to your house last week when you placed the trophy in your trophy display case. So I'm like, you can tone it down, I know what you're talking about, so stop bragging. Okay, thank you. But yeah, so either way, if you have that friend, let me know. I do. Not really though, I have no friends. But so we do have this other display case that comes in a variety of colors, of course. And yeah, so I wish they would have like more of a darker tone to it, just because I think that if having a darker tone to, having a darker tone to this right here, like maybe like a brownish tone to it, just be on the safe side, just to have that. And then we do have some lamps here. We have one lamp right here that is actually called the Bubble Trouble, worth 100 simoleons. And we have the Kappa Light Short one lamp. So, and then we also have the Kappa Light Long lamp. So it comes in two different versions, which I honestly do like. I'm like, if they're gonna have a pack with one lamp, why not have another lamp with the same exact, like the same version, but in a different height position? Like this one right here. Like they have a short version and a long version. But if they have they have a short version for this one, I wish they had let's say a longer version of this exact lamp to place on like side by side like a desk, or I don't know. I guess like you can place this on your desk, but if they have like a long version of this exact lamp, you can place it on the side of your desk instead of like placing on the desk. I don't know. I make no sense, to be honest. Like I really don't know why. So moving right along, so we do have the next one right here. We have some lights. So right away. So confused on where to go? The right of way wall fixture will light the way. Just head to the right. So right. Am I right or am I right? I think that this right here, this like light fixture, would totally be the perfect fit for an industrial theme apartment in San Myshuno, to be honest, because I see a lot of like apartments in New York. I went to New York one time and I saw like these lights in apartments, and they had these like exact lights in their buildings also, and that's so cool. And seeing it in a game that I love is so cool. So it does come in like a variety of colors. So maybe like make a Hollywood sign out of this. I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's nice. That's neat. So I'm gonna go the right or the left. Right, left. No, I'm gonna go right. I'm just gonna go all the way to the right. The right way is the right of way. I'm making puns all day. No, I'm not. So the Chana Chamoline Barn light, I'm not saying that right, but I was thinking that, okay, when I first saw this light, I thought immediately of an alleyway, like a dark alleyway having these lights. So like, you know how like in bowling alleys, or like, yeah, technically bowling alleys, you have the building itself, And then like on the side of the bowling alley, there's like a dark, creepy alley just walking your way. And then you basically have these lights outside just lighting your way through the darkness or whatever. And then next we also have the star clock. There's a star clock waiting in the sky. It would come and sink us, but 4D would blow our minds. There's a star clock waiting in the sky, weaving space-time fabric while Sims go about their lives. Oh, nice description for that one. Very mid-modern century-esque. Because you have the wood and you have like the black, and it's very, very mid-modern century, of course. So we're moving right along with going on to the building section of this pack today. So they only included 2 wallpapers, okay? Be honest here, I need more. I gotta have more. But man, let me tell you, this wood gives me so many mid-modern century vibes right now. But yeah, I like how it has a lot of different type of style of wood. Like if they granted if they added like a straight panel of the exact same colors but a straight line one, I think that would add more character to it. I don't know, just because that's just me. And then next we also have the prefab stone slab. Oh man, it's nice. Also, this can actually go out. Oh, whoa. Looking at this picture right now, I can definitely see it right now. Like having this on the side of this, like having this on the side. This was like right here, that right there. That is so cool. Literally building the Brady Bunch house, to be honest, because that's so freaking amazing. Man, loving it. So next we're going off to the flooring. So we only got 1 new flooring, which I'm quite disappointed. For me, I thought that we would be able to get like this type of style of wood flooring, to be honest, in The Sims 4 to be included into this bowling pack, because I feel like if they would add this one right here, they best add another wood like flooring to the pack. Like I don't know, because we got one for city living and also another one for I think vintage glamour stuff. I'm not really sure, but I wish we like had like another wood texture for our flooring. So this one is like bowled over linoleum. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that word, but that's a word. So this reminds me of like a dance floor a little bit. Like I know, like a retro themed dance floor. And to be honest here, that's goals. That's goals right there. And we don't have anything else new with like anything at all for building wise. I don't know why, but I at least thought we would get like at least a new retro door, or at least like retro windows. Something at least. I wish we would like have like a retro door or a retro window. Something that would scream retro to me, to have a full-on retro theme bowling alley. Just to have retro windows and retro doors. That's it for me. But no, for 2 creative room, styled rooms. So we have the Delighting Den. So the Delighting Den is actually like a nice little mid-modern century room for like a bachelor pad or daddy's playroom, I guess you would say. It's something that I think that's pretty nice and neat here. That's cool. I like that. That's nice. That's pretty. I like. Oh my gosh! Wait, no. You have it downstairs, like you have your little den. No, straight up. Pause right now. I'm gonna move this right here. Get this thing right here. Alley one way. Alley for 1. Place it right there. Look at that. Okay. And I'm going to let's see. Oh, they used the one from the base game. Cool. I'm gonna place this one right here. But actually no, I want to put like an archway over here, because it reminds me of like a nice little downstairs bowling alley, because it just looks so cool, to be honest. Like I think that screams a lot of like retro theme stuff. Like you have your little den right here, you get your little bar drink here, watch your TV, and you walk right straight into your little bowling alley, your little den right here. That is freaking awesome. That is just, look at this. That is just something I honestly think that everyone should do technically in their spare time when it comes to like bowling or building bowling alleys in general, or building a bowling den. Well, you have like your little small little den here, and then have your bowling alley in the second half of the house. Man, goals right there. Goals, I tell you, goals. I love it. So either way, this is pretty much the end of this pack review for the build and buy stuff. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this pack enjoyed this review as much as I did. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Will you be getting this pack for yourself? Will you have your families enjoy a bowling theme fun and a retro theme bowling alley? Let me know down in the comments below. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!